Okay, hi Elaine. It's like this. Okay, we saw this. What's happening here? Whatever. Blah 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 blah. Let's get rid of it. Okay, that's gotta go. That's gotta go. And that too. And let's draw on here. And this gotta go as well. So you can see it's the same problem that we did before. Just I'm getting rid of it. Trying to. So we can start over again and see what happens. And a different way of looking at it. Now this way may be a little more complicated in one sense, but hopefully the combined explanation will make it better for you. Let's show you how it's happening here. This is just me erasing things. Just maybe an easier way to do it, but I don't know. Okay, so coming back to the top here. So we had this problem here, W equals 100 plus 5 multiplied by H minus 60. Okay, I'll show you another way to do this, and if this way doesn't work, just ask me again, and I will show you another way to do this. There's more than one way to do a math problem. So when I look at this kind of question, I ask myself one thing. What I ask myself is, what do I want to keep? What do I want to get rid of? I want to keep the H. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. So I want to get rid of the 100. I want to get rid of the 5. And I want to get rid of the 60. And then when I do that, I ask myself one question every time. Same thing. How do I get rid of the 100? So what it looks like is that, okay, I have 100 here. It's actually a positive 100. Positive because no one told you it was negative, basically. So that's the story. So what I do now is I go 100 minus 100 plus 5 outside of H minus 60. On the other side, to keep things balanced, I have to do the same thing, because algebra doesn't care about right or wrong, it just cares about things being equal. So if I subtract 100 on this side, I have to subtract 100 on that side. But on this side, the hundreds go away to 0, and then I'm left with 5 outside of H minus 60. And on this side I have W minus 100. So, getting closer, but not there yet. So I can't touch what's inside the bracket right now. I can't touch this stuff here, so I need to get rid of this one here. How do I get rid of 5? Well, there's multiplication going on right here, so I just do the opposite operation. I divide. It's kind of like having children. Say do one thing, they do the opposite. This is the same situation. It's multiplication, do the opposite. So in any case, what happens is that I have 5 outside of H minus 60, divide that by 5. The other side, of course, I have to do the same thing. And on the right hand side, the 5's cancel. And then I'm left with W minus 100 over 5. And on the right hand side, I'm left with H minus 60. See how it's coming down slowly, coming down piece by piece by piece. It gets simpler and simpler and simpler. Now I really want to get rid of. I want to get rid of the 60. That's all I'm trying to do. One piece at a time. Get rid of one piece at a time. Get rid of the 60. So this time it's a minus 60. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 60. So I have H minus 60 plus 60. On the other side I have to add 60 here, but see, this side is now a fraction. But this is not going to bother us because we're not going to pay attention to that, because we're just going to add 60 to it. doesn't get any easier than that. So I'm not even worried about the fraction. On the right hand side, minus 60 plus 60 goes away. On the left hand side, see what happens now. On the right hand side, I left with h. And now I have w minus 100 divided by 5 plus 60. And that's it. That's the sort of the long way. I was trying to show you a shortcut before, trying to make you realize that this here behaves like one piece. That's why we can just label it A, make it look easier from the start, but it doesn't have to be that way. Now you're seeing it as the way it is, and if you still have problems, let me know, because there's still one more way I can do this and show you. So there's no worries. But in the meantime, looking back at the question, we have 155-pound person. So we can put a weight in here as 155. 155 minus 100. You can see what's going to happen. Divided by 5. Like I said, we have to do the top first, and then the bottom. Divided by the bottom after. So you see what's happening. If I were to bring my calculator back again, there we go. You see the numbers still there from the last time. It's going to be 155 minus 100 divided by 5. So I'll just do it again. 155 minus 100 equals divided by 5 equals 11 plus 60 equals 71. So once again we have 71 inches equals the height. And there you go. Hopefully that makes more sense now, or at least reaffirms what you've been doing. If you still have trouble, send me another email and I will show you how to do it a third way. Not a problem. My issue is helping you understand how this stuff works. Once you understand how it works, there's no rules. It's just making sense, and that's what I like math about. It's making sense. In any case, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.